Hey guys, I'm Trav.
I'm Kid Dracula.
And I'm Win Butler from the Arcade Fire.
Okay.
Hey, when are you gonna give me back my basketball?
I'm not going to, but I don't. Do you like rock and roll music?
Okay.
We got Redire.
Well, this time we're going to the bottom of the castle.
Yep. Going back to Ebony Wings, the best song in the castle, except, well, anyway.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of Redire in this video.
Good.
And I didn't mention in the last two videos, but the castle has this enemy called imps. They're really annoying.
Oh, yeah, those are...
Oh, the flying things?
They take control of you.
Oh, those, yeah.
They waste all your glyph union.
Oh, yeah.
So I think aside from these guys that I'm killing right now, they're probably the most annoying enemy in the castle.
They're actually pretty annoying in Symphony of the Night, too. And, like, at least the
There's an imp.
tower, whatever it is. There's an imp.
I love when the imps, like, they'll like steer you off screen and then respawn enemies that were a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyway, here comes like the sweetest Magnus trick ever.
Oh. Whoa, haha.
Damn.
Cool. Cry in the Night.
And here's the arms depot. It's where like, all the like really strong enemies hang out in the castle.
This is one of the only places where the game kind of split up. You could do this before you went to death.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
I think one of the enemies here you can get a really rare, the final hammer glyph I think is really rare.
Isn't the
Or it might be
axe glyph? Axe glyph, yeah,
final
but at
axe.
this point it's like not needed at all.
It's one of the
Not for
only
me.
glyphs where you really have to sit there and like farm like
Yeah.
you would in like Drawnasara.
I don't think I ever even knew about it since the last time I played, until after that, yeah.
Yeah, I just grabbed Melio Scudum. It's gonna be useful later.
I think even though it wasn't terribly useful, I did use a knife sometimes still at this point, but it was like fine as it is, like if you wanted to use it, so I don't think the final act, you know, knife, whatever, axe. Knife does nothing.
Yeah.
No. It looks like the guess it's pretty easy enemy-wise, actually. The bosses are tough.
Yeah. This area has a bunch of gigantic enemies that you can jump over, but it's very difficult to jump over this guy.
Yeah, I don't...
Well, you have to like kick. Oh, that. Yeah, wait, is he dead? I guess. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can jump over him, but it's like really hard to do, right?
Does he ever lean over?
Bother.
Or you have to kick
No.
up? Oh. Well,
No. But before we go to the boss, we're gonna take care of a little business.
a little business here.
We gotta get rid of a few items.
I'm gonna get all the records and listen to 8-bit music the whole time.
No, we're not gonna do any side quests. We're just gonna get rid of something.
Melody isn't coming to me.
Welcome.
Want to buy something?
Hey, want to buy something?
Hey,
Want to sell something?
Yes, I do. Later.
That's
Why
right.
did
Oh.
you sell the death ring? It's so useful.
Goodbye. No, it's not.
Shit.
And all those potions.
N
What do you need them for? I guess we'll find out.
I'm selling them.
Yo, you're selling them? Oh, I didn't know you were still selling. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Come back again.
Not buying potions.
And now...
Now that that's taken care of, we can zip on back to the castle.
Are we gonna play hide and seek?
No.
Did you do any of the side quests? Other than,
I did a few.
Danielle?
Did the ones that actually matter?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're the important ones.
Most of them I just did because I wanted to.
I do the hide and seek one every time.
I like most of the NPCs, so
Yeah, they're fine.
I like them a lot, but...
They just all don't have good side quests.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, I never got like the final, I never got the final dress or anything, I don't know if I got the material for it and never just bothered going back.
The cashmere dress.
Yeah, Kashmir, yeah, I was like, whatever.
Yeah, you really have to farm to get all 5 of those, and then the dress you get from the training hall is better anyway.
I guess I might have from, like, does it give it to you randomly from Training Hall too, or the, you know,
No.
the Dodge Cavern or whatever? I don't know.
You have to farm the guys that give you Illuminati out.
Okay. I think I've gotten...
Alright, enough fun.
Yeah. Fun.
Enough fun. Let's go get ready for the boss.
The worst boss in the game.
Kind of for me it is, but that's because I was too irritated by it to learn the patterns from the
I hate
dangerous
this boss.
phase.
The reason I hate this boss is because it always takes at least like 5 minutes to kill him, no matter how good you are, unless you like spam glyph unions to kill him instantly. And even then, it's still going to take you like 3 minutes.
I saw like
get on
I guess
top of him.
it might have only been because it was a task. I saw a guy fucking redire onto
Oh yeah, you
recently.
can do that.
You can redire on top of him, but that is
Very hard.
really dangerous. And you can't get the metal like that, so
Oh,
I'm not
yeah,
going
oh yeah,
to.
yeah, of course.
Well, that's a good idea if you're gonna like use split unions on him, and you can kill him instantly.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I never felt bad doing
But
that.
the reason why you wouldn't want to do that normally is because you have to damage the crossbows on him,
Oh yeah. Oh
and-
god.
and if you don't, they'll be
Oh, yeah.
firing at you while you're on his back.
I-
And that's way too much trouble.
I
to
think
dodge
probably I would have saved myself a lot of grief if like I just got to the back and like healed myself to practice the like things on there because the animations are pretty fast and
those. Yeah,
hard to
they're
read.
very fast, so it takes
For me,
quite some
anyway.
time to learn them. And
Well, we're going to have plenty of time to talk about Eligor during Eligor.
Well, now it's Eligor.
Which is right now.
This is a really huge boss.
This is
and,
Eligor's
like, as
niece.
much as I don't like fighting him, it's
He's
a
very
really
cool.
like great idea, I think.
Yeah, he's very cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of a something at a 9 scale boss. Actually.
This guy has 2 crossbows on him, on his legs. They're the big issue with this boss.
Are they?
You can kill the first one pretty easily with any
Oh, yeah.
glyph, but the second one is really far away, and if you don't kill it now, it'll hit you
Oh.
when you're trying to go under him. So the way that I take care of that is using Acerbatus to... It travels the whole distance to the back glyph, so it hits it twice.
Yeah, I think
What you can also do, which is what I usually do, is you can just have a scoot him up when you're under his legs.
Oh yeah. Like
Yeah, you can do that
I
as
think
well.
I basically never used the shield glyphs because I figured they wouldn't be useful, but they actually are. You know?
Yeah. The thing about that is it'll make the boss even longer. You have to kill it while in it.
Yeah.
You have to kill the second crossbow on the back as well.
Yeah, you might as well
Instead of just
do
doing
this
it now.
to save some time
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever did anything to kill the second crossbow before, going under, but I think like every time I did this, it's probably slower, but I always use the rock punch glyphs on the knees. It just seemed kind of damaging. It was fast, but
All the attacks in this part of the fight are pretty easy
yeah,
to
this
dodge.
is easy. This is just like,
Yeah,
this is the most annoying thing about redoing them is just like this
It's
phase.
a test of patience.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I've got a lot of
It's
that.
one of the only points in the game where it's like, a lot of games, there's lots of parts where it's like, redoing isn't necessarily fun because it's just easy. But this is fine if you know what you're doing. This boss. But yeah.
Yeah, if you could probably hear it, but I just broke the back crossbow.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm gonna switch over to Umbra to take out his.
Yeah, I was gonna
knees.
say Umbra is what I used probably last time. I was gonna ask if that was the best way to do the knees. I guess it is. Maybe.
It's either that or the best axe glyph, which I don't have.
Yeah. I really need it. Could you do the Scootum like that little glyph union where you're like invincible for like however many frames? Could you do that here at any point?
You cannot go under him with Scootum.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you can do it now, but you can't
Oh.
like go through his legs with Scootum because they're a solid object.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This part's kind of annoying because if you like twitch too much in one direction, you'll like walk into him.
Yeah, if you get impatient, you just twitch a little too much. Yeah, that's true.
Well, I had the boots on that make your default walking speed faster, and I eventually learned to take them off because they just mess me up and I just run into them.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that like it doesn't matter now because you have like Rabbit's Feet and all that stuff. But I did like those boots. It's pretty noticeable how much faster you walk in this.
I put them on a lot.
Yeah.
At this point, you could you could scoot it, or
Yeah.
redire up to his back, but I didn't.
Mm.
I didn't really think about it.
That's
until
kind of
now,
cool.
really.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah, you get a lot of style points doing
I think I might try to.
Fortunately. See, normally in this section you'd be dodging both the scorpion tail and the crossbow and his kicks at this point, but now all I have to really worry about is the tail.
Yeah, this phase is like really easy, but like my hubris would always fuck me up if I like screwed up. I just like get kicked because I'm trying to damage the knees too much to the back knees. And so
Now we can climb up on his back.
So does he have like a health bar that's like separate from the knees, or is it
Yeah,
like tied?
see, I was gonna say, you'd think, like, after all this, the back would be short, but then his eye on the back still has, like, 3,000 health or something.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So this is a section everyone hates.
This I just suck at because I like was really bad at reading him.
He has a tail for every single attack.
His tails are big, but they're like kind of they're weird, I guess.
some of them are pretty fast, like when he, like, reaches back his elbow, that's...
I think it's like one
But
thing
you have
is
to be in, like, just the right position a lot of times, or else he'll just hit you even though you thought you were gonna dodge it.
you have to like realize like for me it felt like, oh, no way I could just duck or move back a little bit here because you really just have to make small movements. But
Yeah.
yeah, And oh.
That's the
Is
one
that like
time
a
that he'll
feint?
kind of like trip you
Yeah.
up. Yeah, that's a feint.
This guy's played some good.
He seems like he's gonna do a scorpion tail attack, but then he actually just rears back.
Yeah.
Like, there we go. Like, for example, I want to mention real quick, like when he goes to stab you with the tail, if you're like too far back, it'll hit you anyway. You have to be like.
Yeah, that's
right
why I stay in the
middle
center at all times. Really.
It's kind of strange how it actually works. But if you practice it, like, it's not too much. You got the middle.
Yeah.
Yep. Done with that, and Trav needs to get off his ass and record the remaining videos.
Yep.
Yeah, now I've got to record more videos, unfortunately. Well, actually, fortunately, because I like
The
playing
coolest
this game.
spots in the game, probably. Very soon.
Oh, yeah.
Are we going, like, straight to the end in the next?
No.
Oh, yeah.
There's still 3 videos left.
You're gonna do the large cavern.
Yes.
Cool. And,
Now we've got all 3 heads of Cerberus.
which are really fun to use, but, no.
Yeah.
And also very.
The back one is, actually broken with the right ideas, but yeah, whatever, who gives a shit?
Yeah, if you, like, have your health down to 1 with the back lift,
Yeah.
it boosts your power like to insane
and,
amounts.
Death ring. And,
Death ring, 2 death ring.
Yeah.
Who
No.
fucking does anything
and
plus?
Nefesco plus weapon.
Yeah,
plus
yeah,
junior.
greatest, strongest thing ever.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm not going to be showing that off, so.
That was the Eligor is definitely a better big boss than fucking the Lameth and Sophia Knight. That boss sucks.
I still need to play some.
You do, it's awesome. Also, that was Order of Ecclesia.
Wow, you haven't played that? What are you doing? Anyway, that's the end of the video. See you guys next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
So I wanted to actually talk about how to beat the boss for once, real quick. Eligor's first phase has a 2-stage pattern, and the first attack in the pattern changes depending on how far you are away from him. If you're too close, he does a stabbing attack that takes way too long. The second attack in the pattern is always the crossbow attack. You can hit both crossbows during this with Acerbatus. If you're further away, he'll do a cleaving attack, which doesn't take as long, and you can also hit the crossbows with Acerbatus during this. When you're under him and there's no crossbows to worry about, you really don't have to dodge anything except for one kicking attack that he has. Right there. Just remember to slide twice whenever he jumps. The top phase has 4 attacks, and the tails for them are all given away by his tail, actually. When he brings his tail up all the way to his head, you want to stay as right as possible. I think this attack's pretty easy to recognize. When his tail's pointing up in the left and he roars, he's going to do the rear back attack, so you want to stay on his left side. When he brings his tail up into a C shape, he's going to do a scorpion poke attack. You want to stay in the middle and crouch. And when he brings his tail up again, the top left, and does not roar, he's going to elbow you. So you want to stay on the left for that. This attack comes out pretty fast, so make sure to get to the left quickly. And finally, he has a feint where he pretends to do the scorpion attack and he rears back instead. The position of his tail does change, so it's easy to pick up on this if you know the tails. Hopefully this helps out anyone who had trouble with Eligor. See you next time.